Most business owners believe deals fall apart because of buyer hesitation, bad timing, or market conditions. But that's not true, because the number one reason businesses don't sell, by far, is performance drop-off during diligence. This would be both before and after signing an LOI. Everything looks great in the teaser. The CIM looks strong. You get multiple offers and an LOI that confirms it was the right decision to sell. Then suddenly revenue softens, EBITDA dips, even slightly, and the buyer immediately worries. Are we catching a falling knife? And just like that, the deal dies. Today, I'm going to show you why this happens, what buyers actually think when it happens, and how to fix it fast so you don't lose the exit you spent years building. So a business owner I spoke with recently had one of the cleanest companies you could imagine. 10 years of modest growth, strong margins, recurring revenue, a loyal team. Buyers loved it. He received an excellent multiple, higher than he expected. But when diligence began, EBITDA dipped by 7%, and instantly everything changed. The buyer slowed down, questions multiplied, the deal structure shifted, and eventually the offer disappeared. Not because his business was bad, not because the buyer backed out, but because of the thing I want you to remember. Any performance drop-off during diligence, even a small one, signals risk, and risk kills deals. But why does performance drop during diligence in the first place? Diligence is intense. It consumes your time, your leadership team's attention, and your operational bandwidth. While you're buried in 400 question data requests, back and forth with bankers, clarifying add backs, pulling historicals, reviewing contracts, revising Q of E reports, analyzing every buyer question under the sun, your business becomes undermanaged. Not intentionally, not because you're doing anything wrong, simply because no business can run at full performance when the owner is half distracted and the leadership team is buried in diligence work. Sales gets less attention. Production gets less oversight. Operational discipline loosens. Small issues snowball. And suddenly, EBITDA softens exactly when buyers are watching the closest. Here's what most owners misunderstand. Buyers don't interpret EBITDA drop-off as a temporary blip. They interpret it as a trend. Here's the exact thought sequence a buyer goes through. Were last year's numbers inflated? Is this business overly dependent on the owner? Is this decline the real story? Is the market shifting? Are we about to overpay? Are we catching a falling knife? Even if the owner says, it's just timing, it's just a one-off, it'll bounce back. Buyers do not hear reassurance, they hear risk. And when buyers see risk, they do one of three things: lower the purchase price, change the structure to protect themselves, earnouts, holdbacks, clawbacks, or walk away entirely. And all three are deal killers. Performance drop-off during diligence is the number one reason businesses don't sell because it happens silently. Owners don't see it until the numbers are already in front of buyers. It happens at the worst possible time. Buyers are hypersensitive during diligence. It triggers maximum fear. A declining trend, even a tiny one, screams risk. It destroys valuation instantly. EBITDA down equals multiple down equals value down. It undermines trust. Buyers wonder what else is slipping. No other factor derails deals faster or more reliably. This is the killer. And the irony? It's 100% preventable with the right preparation. By the way, protecting performance during diligence is exactly what I help clients do inside presale prep. If you want to see how the process works, watch the short video linked in the description. Now let's talk about the fix, because this is where the real money is made. The solution is simple, but almost nobody does it. You prepare your business for diligence before buyers ever see it. Not after the LOI, not during the Q of E, not once diligence begins. The only way to maintain performance during diligence is to build a business that can survive 6 to 9 months of owner distraction, leadership bandwidth being redirected, constant data requests, slow decision-making, unexpected buyer questions, operational friction. Here's what that preparation looks like. Fix number 1, strengthen leadership team before going to market. You need the business to run without you. Buyers don't buy owner-dependent companies, and diligence exposes owner dependency instantly. Fix number 2, create airtight financial clarity. Most EBITDA dips aren't actual dips, they're clarity issues. Buyers see inconsistent accrual timing, misclassified expenses, late invoices, lazy reporting, poor forecasting, and assume the worst. Clean data protects you. Sloppy data kills you. Fix number 3, bulletproof your forward-looking performance. This is the goal. Your trailing numbers got you the LOI. Your forward numbers close the deal. You need predictable sales, consistent fulfillment, strong margins, controlled expenses, clear KPIs. Your next 3 to 6 months are the most important months of your business life. Fix number 4, build a diligence-proof operating rhythm. Your team needs to keep performing even when you are unavailable. The leadership team is overloaded. Meetings get skipped. Decisions get delayed. A business that can operate under stress equals a business that gets bought. This is exactly what we build inside Pre-Sale Prep. If you want a business that keeps performing when it matters most, and buyers never interpret your numbers as a falling knife, click the link in the description and watch the short video that explains how we do it. Now, let's talk about the silent assassin. Most owners think, if the business slips during diligence, I'll just explain it. But here's the truth. Buyers don't pay up for explanations. They pay up for certainty. And when you tell a buyer, it was just a bad month, it'll bounce back, it's seasonal, it's temporary, what they actually hear is unpredictable, unstable, risk, decline. Buyers are not emotional. They are not forgiving. They are not optimistic. They are risk managers. And performance drop-off is the loudest risk signal in the entire M&A process. So what does it look like after you fix this? Imagine this. Diligence begins. Buyers dig into your numbers, and instead of finding weakness, they find stability. Or better yet, they find improvement. While most sellers are struggling to keep the wheels on during diligence, your business is steady, predictable, operationally strong, financially disciplined, well-led, non-owner dependent. This is where buyers increase their certainty and their willingness to pay. This is where you negotiate from strength. This is where you get terms, structure, and multiples most owners never see. And this is exactly what happens when you prepare properly. So if you're planning to sell your business in the next 2 to 5 years, this is the one area you cannot afford to ignore. Fix this early, protect your numbers, and you immediately separate yourself from the 80% of businesses that never sell at all. If you want help prepping your company for a successful exit the right way, click the link in the description, watch the short video, and schedule a call. I'll show you exactly what buyers look for, how to protect your performance during diligence, and how to put yourself in the strongest negotiating position possible. Because the truth is simple. Strong businesses get interest, prepared businesses get sold.